Good morning. First of all, riding through Copenhagen at 4:30 in the morning, totally empty. I should do that more often. But now ridden for half an hour, so the sun should officially be up. Can't see it from all the clouds. It's been raining all night, so we've got some pretty wet roads. But anyway, the first checkpoint of the day is the ferry from Sjællandsø to Ebeltoft, and that is 118 kilometers. So we estimated 5.5 hours just to be sure that we could make it to the ferry. Just boring roads, so let's get done with it. So we've ridden like 2.5 hours, and my right knee and foot is really killing me. I hit the headwind, and it's pretty cold. This is gonna be so tough, but we're gonna do it. Now ridden 3.5 hours, and we're back on the second stage of the Tour de France, and it's gorgeous.
One of the things I try to remind myself of when doing these long bike rides is that all I have to do is just keep moving forward. Pain and suffering comes and goes, just like happiness and joy. And I try to enjoy the little things.
Also seems like we're a bit more awake now. The first couple of hours we just head down and get the job done, I think. None of us were feeling good, so yeah. Neither of us are feeling good now, but a bit better.
After about 4 to 5 hours in straight headwind, we finally made it to the ferry. So I thought it might be a good time to talk about our bike setup for this trip. For this trip we had to carry enough clothes and other essentials to visit our families for about a week. So on the back I had a Topic backloader, and in the frame I had a Epidura racing frame pack. I had a small top tube bag, and lastly a small handlebar bag. This setup was fairly light, but it still felt pretty heavy on the hills. We made it onto the ferry, and Nico started to struggle quite a bit with being cold, and his knee started to bother him, but we had to carry on. Coming off the ferry, we had some pretty big hills, for Danish standards at least. The hills were tough on the knees due to the heavy bike setup, and the downhills were so cold.
Nico's out, his knee is bothering him, so yeah, no reason to injure himself. So ridden about 144, almost 150, and on my own now, so I don't know if there's any reason to film anymore. Maybe there'll be a video out of this, maybe they're not. I'll go in the herd box and I'll make it. See you.
This is what you're waiting for. I think we're